Welcome everybody. So this is an exciting day for the Greenway Trail. This has unofficially been on the city trail maps for over a decade, so we've been anticipating this day for a long time. Finally, people having a nice trail to walk out here today. So I just want to give a quick shout out to our design team from VHB that did the design work and permitting work for this. FL Merrill, who was not able to make it today, is the contractor that'll be doing the work on the site for us today. And then I'm going to pass it over to Mayor Champlin to tell us a little more about the project and what a great asset this is for the city. And I just want to thank you all for coming here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Beth. First of all, I'd like to recognize some of the prestigious people who are here. County Commissioner Tara Reardon, City Councilor Jim Schlosser, City Councilor Judith Kurtz, City Councilor Michelle Horn, sorry Councilor Horn, and City Councilor Stacy Brown. I don't know why I stumbled on Horn and not Brown, but actually you do know, Councilor, why I stumbled. But anyway, this is a great day. This is a project which has been long in gestation, and it's great to see us moving forward on this phase. This is phase 2. This is the kickoff and the groundbreaking of phase 2 of the Merrimack River Greenway Trail. This will be a 7/10 of a mile paved multi-use pathway when it's completed. There also will be small parking lot, benches, shade trees, and small spur trails that will allow access to the edge of the Merrimack River. The total cost of the project is about $705,000. A grant from the National Park Service's Land and Water Conservation Fund will cover $275,000 of that. We're always happy when the federal government chips in. And the Friends of the Merrimack River Greenway Trail has raised an additional $300,000, including funding from our county, for which we're very grateful. The city is contributing $130,000 towards the project. The first phase of construction it will be, well, there was a 3/10 of a mile long section that was completed in the fall of 2020 at Terrill Park, which is off to the south of us. Construction on the first phase was also made possible by a grant from the Land and Water Conservation Fund, along with matching contribution from the Friends of the Merrimack River Greenway Trail. The goal is to complete a 4-season, 10 to 12 foot wide paved trail through the city from the Pembroke City line to the Boscawen City line. In other words, from the south to the north. And that, in the end, will be about 12.7 miles long. The trail will be designed to be universally accessible to walkers, runners, bicyclists, rollerbladers, I assume skateboarders, and people with mobility challenges. The city is actively seeking grant funding and pursuing easements and property acquisitions for future phases to make this 12.7 mile long trail possible. So thank you to the Friends of the Merrimack River Greenway Trail, which is an all volunteer nonprofit organization, for their continued efforts. To date, they've raised almost $650,000 and collaborated with the City of Concord to obtain another, listen to this, $1.4 million in grants for the project. So let's give the project and Merrimack Valley. Dick?
Yeah.
Mr. Lemieux.
Thank you. So in the 3 years since we cut the ribbon for phase 1, it's just about a mile south of here, we've had 200, in just those 3 years, we've had 279 generous individuals and businesses donate money to this phase of the trail that we're breaking ground for today. 206,000 of that has come from private sources, and another $150,000 came from Merrimack County, through a federal grant. So we're extremely grateful for that. It's our largest grant ever. I'm going to. The mayor already covered this part, so I'm going to just list half a dozen or so of our biggest donors, because it's to them that we owe this today. You know, the ability to be out here today breaking ground on this project. So our first and continuous supporter has been the Central New Hampshire Bicycle Coalition, which is an organized group of cyclists. They hold a bike swap in the spring at S&W Sports, and a lot of the money that's raised through that has come to us, and through us is being spent on this project. They have been a fabulous donor. S&W Sports has donated money. The bike company down south of town has donated thousands of dollars, and their last donation was an e-bike, a gravel e-bike, worth $4,500 that we're raffling off right now. So shameless plug, get your raffle tickets from the guy with the white hat. Another longtime supporter from the beginning right up until now is Grapponi Auto, along with the CEO, Mr. Larry Haynes, and the owner, the fifth generation owner, Amanda Grapponi Osmer, and the three of them together have donated thousands of dollars to our effort. And included in that is their latest donation is a $1,000 gift card that is, guess what? It's second prize for the raffle. Again, the man with the white hat there will give you the application tickets. The Concord Food Co-op is a recent donor. For the last 2 years, they've had a roundup effort where people approach the cash register, they can round up their purchase, and that has gotten us a couple of $1,000s each last year and this year. I have to mention that you have our trust fund, which is a donor-advised fund of Fidelity Charitable. They have donated about $150,000, $125,000 to us in the last about 4 years. Our largest private donor is Mr. John Swope. Many of you know John Swope is the former longtime chair of the Planning Board, and his donation came in just in time to put us over the top. So his donation was large enough that we were able to meet our planned fundraising objective and go over it. So we donated more than we said we would to this project because of John. So we're very grateful to John. Our trustees, just to show that we have some skin in the game, trustees of the Merrimack River Greenway Trail, the friends of the Merrimack River Greenway Trail, have donated $21,000 together just in the last 3 years for this project. And speaking of the Board of Trustees, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the enormous contribution to the advancement of the trail from Chris McCain. Many of you know Chris Kane. He was very important in town. He was on the Conservation Commission for many years. Chris spent days in this field helping to clean up. He got us grants to enable the city to hire a contractor to clean out invasive species, poison ivy and Japanese knotweed and other things that are growing along the banks of the river. So Chris would be happy to be here today. If he was alive, he'd be standing right where I am and he'd be making a presentation. So we want to thank all of our donors and all of the individuals and all the companies and everybody who's involved and everybody who's backed us for their contributions and for their confidence in us. We've been in this business for about 14 years, and it's not the beginning, it's not the end, but it's the end of the beginning. So from here, we're going to start tackling the middle projects and hopefully start adding to the length of the trail until we have a continuous trail that goes from city line to city line, which is our objective. So,
Are you ready to break some ground?
All right, let's break some ground.
here. On three.
Really? Where are we going?
Right around here.
One,
No. On three.
three.
One, two, three.